Hi, this is JJ with Electro-Harmonics, and this video is about phaser, another classic modulation effect. This video is part of a series called Education on Modulation, which is aimed at the beginning guitar player who wants to become familiar with the different types of guitar effects available. It's also fun to watch if you're more of an experienced player, if you're looking for some tonal inspiration, or maybe you are just curious to find out which products we offer in this particular category. For this video I played my American Stratocaster into Guitar Rig 5 with the pedals running between the guitar and the audio interface. Alright, so what is phaser and how does it work? Phasers can have a very resonant, otherworldly, spacey guitar sound, and I think it sounds particularly nice on clean guitars. For instance, funk guitar players or reggae guitarists, they tend to use a lot of phaser on their staccato rhythm playing because it can add a really nice movement to that. Also, Eddie Van Halen used a lot of phaser. He used a lot of flanger too, but he used a lot of phaser on Van Halen songs with very distorted guitar sounds, resulting in a very heavy swooshing guitar sound, which is really cool, I think. Okay, so how does it all work? Phasers have a couple of all-pass filters in them, and these all-pass filters, they allow all frequencies to pass through equally, but their phase relationships are shifted. And then, mixed with the dry signal, that results in peaks and notches. So some frequencies are going to phase cancel, while others are going to add up, resulting in a very swirly sound. And then, these frequencies are modulated by an LFO, a low frequency oscillator. So these peaks and notches, they are moved up and down at a certain rate. Now what about a feedback knob? Some phaser pedals like the Polyphase, for instance, have a feedback control, and what that does is it takes the final all-pass filter and then feeds that signal back to the input to create a more intense phaser sound. all come across the terms 2-stage phaser, 4-stage phaser, 8-stage phaser, and all that on the web. So what does that mean? Very simple. The number of stages in that name, for instance a 4-stage phaser, indicates the number of all-pass filters. Now the small stone and the polyphase are both 4-stage phasers. And what that means is a 2-stage phaser is going to have 1 notch, a 4-stage phaser is going to have 2 notches, an 8-stage phaser is going to have 4 notches, etc. So what are some of the differences between flanger and phaser? That's a question I get a lot. Of course, they are very similar effects. They have a swooshing, swirly kind of quality to them, but yet when you play one chord with a flanger and the next chord, the exact same chord with a phaser, they're going to sound entirely different. To me, a flanger usually has a very metallic quality, while a phaser can sound more liquid. Also, I think that flangers can, on some settings, completely take over the entire guitar sound, while a phaser always remains more discreet, I guess you could say. Technically, the difference is that in a flanger pedal the LFO modulates a very short delay time, usually under 10 milliseconds, whereas in a phaser pedal the LFO modulates all pass filters. So there you have it, phaser. I hope you liked it. If you want to learn more about the pedals used in this video, you can take a closer look by watching the individual videos for them. And if you want to learn more about other modulation effects such as chorus, flanger, tremolo, and vibrato, make sure that you watch the other volumes in this series. Also go to ehx.com for more information. Signing off, JJ out.